Openly gay members will be allowed to join the Boy Scouts of America thanks to a ruling made last month.
Andrew, it's a decision that's impacting charters on the local level as many are losing partners and sponsors. And things are so different in Pensacola. They're not so different, I should say. Fox 10 News reporter Russell Colburn has those details.
Spencer Page turns 50 next week. He has spent 43 of those years in the Boy Scouts and 28 as a professional scout. He currently sits as the executive director of the Gulf Coast Council.
We always talk about growth and expansion, and for the first time in my career as a professional scouter, we're dealing with retraction.
Some volunteers, parents, donors, sponsors, even former scouts want nothing to do with the organization. They're withdrawing their finances and in some cases loved ones from the program. It's all due to the BSA's decision to allow openly gay scouts.
We've had some charter partners that have notified us either directly or through other volunteers that they are in the process of removing themselves as a charter partner, or they're going to sit and wait and see what all the policy changes might be going forward.
Page says of his nearly 200 partners, most are churches, but 7 of them will no longer host the group. That's around 100 scouts. Page says there's a misconception that if a charter partner drops, the kids have no choice but to quit. That's not true, but 2 things do happen. There has to be a new selection of leadership, and the kids have to find a new place to meet. Page says he has heard from the Latter-day Saints, the Methodist Church, and the Catholic Church on the issue. They're supporting the Boy Scouts.
It's an independent church. I mean, churches get to make their own decision, but at least their governing bodies are encouraging them to stay.
Yet when we reached out to the National Catholic Committee on Scouting, we received a statement that reads in part, individuals who are open and avowed homosexuals promoting and engaging in homosexual conduct are not living lives consistent with Catholic teaching. The NCCS is said to be taking a wait-and-see approach before making a final decision. But that doesn't change Page's opinion on how the Boy Scouts molds young men.
A community that has strong scouting is much better than a community that doesn't, regardless of which side of the sexuality issue you fall down on.
Do you support homosexuality in the Boy Scouts?
I'm still coming to grips with that. I think that all kids deserve the opportunity to be in Scouts. I always have thought that.
And in this trying time, Page has a message to those running for the hills.
Would really plead to people to take a big deep breath and take inventory and do what they feel is the best thing in their heart if they are contemplating withdrawing. Kids will be a lot better off with scouting than without it. So I hope that they come to that conclusion.
In Pensacola, Russell Colburn, Fox 10 News.
Now, the Boy Scouts of America still has a ban on allowing openly gay scout leaders and employees